I was just about to say.
Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians Cast, episode 454. I am your host, Matrixlord 212, and I'm with Bryan. What's up, Bryan?
Hello.
What's up, Danette?
Hello.
What's up, Gloria?
Hello.
I wanted to get everybody's immediate reaction without telling me and everything before we went on the air. Bryan's like, but. All right, Bryan, go ahead. No words. Okay. All right. I'm going to say what I thought of the episode. Gloria's cracking up. I loved the episode, okay? Absolutely loved it. But here's the thing. Let's start talking about the episode before we get into the finale trailer. I think we should do a separate podcast because I have so many theories on that, why it is. So let's just do a very short podcast on In the Forest of the Night, and then we got an echo, so everybody mute for a second. Let's just do a short podcast on it, and then we'll get into a separate Real Whovians on the finale, because I got massive stuff on that. All right, so why is it where the Doctor's nasty one part of the season, and then in this episode everything's explained? Like, Earth's my home. I gotta defend it. It's like, what? It's like, it's like, why go through that? Why go through that mean exterior and everything, and then all of a sudden it's like, I want to save you, Clara. The hell with the kids. The hell with everything else. It's like, first he wants to save everybody, like Noah's Ark. Then he's like, all right, the kids can stay. I'll save you and Danny. Then I'll save you. It's like, it was a crazy episode. I gotta say, it was original. Very original, just like the egg thing. Only I enjoyed this more than the egg thing. Maybe the egg thing's growing me a little bit, but still, I like this episode a lot. Not enough time between communication with Danny Pink and the Doctor. I felt we're getting robbed of the back and forth thing towards each other. Like it's not seeming real to me. What do you have to say, Danette?
I thought it was an okay episode. I didn't like it as much as the last couple, but I mean, it was all right.
Okay. Gloria?
I liked it. Like Danette said, I didn't like it as much as the last couple, but it was good. Original.
I give it an 8.5. That's what I give it.
Me too. I gave it an 8.5 also.
What about you, Danette?
I'd probably give it a 7.
Okay. Bryan, now it's your turn. Bryan.
Good episode.
Can I just say something?
Right. Yes, Clara.
I loved Ruby. I loved her little spunkiness. I loved how she got over to Danny saying, "You can't leave her out there. What if the tree falls on her and she dies?" It's so adorable.
The kids are great. You know what I really liked about the episode, which is crazy? It's like we saw more of the TARDIS in this than during the center of the TARDIS. It's like he's walking around, like the whole ring, and with the kid, and I'm like, oh my God, this is so big. Like, the TARDIS is so big.
You saw more of the book 12.
Like, this is great. He's walking around and like, wow, look how big this sucker is. The size of that stage. I'm like, oh my God, I love this. They could do so much more, but. Clara, it seemed to me I was wrong. I was wrong because I thought Danny right away would be like, it's over. But he's like a teddy bear. He's like, whoa, you lied to me, and I saved your life with a tiger. So explain it better later. It's like, okay,
Yeah, I love the Doctor's action with the kids on the TARDIS.
Yeah.
So moving around, they were all messing with stuff, and he's like, "Leave this stuff alone." And
he's enjoying
Maeve, and he's like,
he's enjoying himself.
Maeve, and they're like, this guy is crazy.
Yeah, he's enjoying himself, definitely. as the Doctor. I bet you he pushed to have the kids on the set. That was like funny. What else do you have to say, Bryan?
I just I thought it was
What didn't you like about it?
pretty much nothing. I enjoyed the episode. So I thought it was cool though how you saw Capaldi's doctor for the first time almost crying and then want to like save humanity of the earth.
All right. All right, you know what? The hell with the next podcast. We're doing it right here because this podcast is like, it was good. It was good. Okay. Now, let's get to the real meat of the episode. And that is the trailer was like the most important part of the episode. All right. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Get ready. This is Matrixlord's crazy theories.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, before I get to the crazy theory, when last you watched over the past year and a half, whatever, Real Whovians, you have seen many different members on here. We have all talked about it, and I had said over and over and over again, I can't wait to have the day where the Doctor has to face off against an evil companion. How would he deal with it? He would not be able to handle it. I had said this over and over and over. It's coming. It's coming. A companion's going to turn bad. He's not going to know what to do. It's going to be the most craziest episode ever. Right? I said that was going to happen. Wait. Now, another thing. Okay? The twirling of the umbrella. The snowman episode. The Doctor's twirling that umbrella when he's talking to the Great Intelligence. He's wearing that outfit that Missy's wearing, only Missy's wearing a version of it that he first wore when he was retired. Okay? That Clara was a copy of Clara. Okay? That died. Okay? There was something that happened at the end when she died where her tear went into the rug. Okay, just like she turned, like they could live in the snow, she reversed it because she was psychically linked to the snowman, where she was able to survive beyond that incarnation as water. Okay, that Clara is Missy. Okay, because that one, it makes total sense how a copy of Clara could live on. You've seen this beam of light that was there when she was dying. What the hell was that? And then when she died, it was gone, meaning that she was zapped to paradise. She was zapped by that organization, 3W, whatever. They zapped her out, and she lived out a full life, becoming the queen of the nether sphere because she never should have existed in the first place. Clara shouldn't have had a million Claras. Okay? So the queen of the nether sphere is a Clara that never should have existed. The snowman Clara. The second time we saw Clara. Okay? Now, here's where... Yeah.
Is the Clara that is saying all this stuff to the Doctor in the preview, is that the original Clara, or is that the same character that Danette is in some way or another?
Here's the thing now, okay? They're back inside Trenzalore. They're back inside the time stream, okay? Maybe there's millions of copies of Clara trying to get out. Okay, maybe because she split. Okay, so all this stuff about, you know, she's evil now. She wants revenge, whatever it is. She's kind of a little bit not all there, trying to take the TARDIS, destroy the TARDIS, trying to go back into his time stream, just like Madame Quaverian, and take survivors out before they die. Now, here's the thing. We heard that the dead come back to life, supposedly. We heard rumors of this. We heard something about the Weeping Angels. We heard something about the gravestones of Amy and Rory. Okay? This dead Clara came back. And she's Missy, the queen of the Nether Realm. Nether Sphere. It's a possibility, because all of a sudden you see him talking to Clara, and then she's like waking up like a memory. Like she's...
I thought it was weird that her name's Missy, right? And these kids keep calling Clara Miss.
Miss. Yeah, Missy. Well, the girl said Missy told me. Or Miss told me. Meaning Clara, probably, yeah. Now, I think, though, that... I'm not sure if Missy's a bad guy, though. Or something. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. It's kind of like... I know they list her as a villain, possibly, but... I'm thinking something's crazy going on. Because I think maybe they explain how they got out of the time stream. The whole thing about she never existed, I don't know what that's about.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's part of the episode or that's just talking.
I told Bryan that it could be that they're just using like moving around the dialogue kind of out of context and stuff.
Yeah.
But also I'm thinking like this is just a theory that came to me like while like trying to digest what I just saw. What if like when she jumped in the time stream? What if Clara herself is an echo, and that she jumped in creating herself?
Right, she's not really...
Yeah.
Clara, you say?
Oswald, but she is an echo, just
A
like all the
copy.
others. And so in a way, she's like going in a circle.
Oh, I seem to remember in Rings of Akaten when she landed after it was over, she said, something's wrong, this is not the... He's like, no, everything's fine. It's the same time, it's the same... And I thought that was weird, that line in Rings of Akaten when he landed with her. He dropped her off and she said, something's... And he's like, no, the TARDIS was detected, everything's fine. Like, something happened at the time, I thought. There was a few things that they had that never made sense, especially when she cried and the water went in there. What do you have to say, Danette?
Yeah, I mean, we still really don't know anything about Missy, right? So we can pretty much make up whatever we want.
It's just speculation. I mean,
Yeah.
she's wearing what the Doctor wore in Snowman and Time of the Doctor all that. It was a version of his stuff. Just like the umbrella, he was twirling the umbrella around, like, or the cane or whatever it was. Like, and same thing when he regenerated, he was like twirling that thing around. It was actually the cane, I think, but...
No, it was a...
And Time of the Doctor was his, whatever it was, his cane.
In Time of the Doctor, it was a cane, and
Yeah.
but when
In Snowman, it was the umbrella.
yeah, it was an umbrella.
Right.
But listen, Joe, I'm gonna have to go because my battery on my laptop is
Yeah,
done.
bro. All right, see you later.
Yeah,
I would say if my battery wasn't about to die.
Don't worry.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Later, bro.
Bye, Bryan.
I think her mind is like starting to feel the effects of the memories of like a million Claras, probably. Something's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel pretty bad for Danny. Like if she is starting to see that, like it's gonna be a really shocker for Danny. But then like we might be losing Danny then. He might be gonna turn into a Cyberman possibly. So yeah.
It's another thing too, like that he's repeating the lines from the Name of the Doctor. Clara, my Clara.
Mm-hmm.
Like we just the moment we saw the trailer, me and the kids just started popping in Name of the Doctor. We're like watching the whole thing, like.
Well, yeah, see, I watched it too, and that point where River, right before the Doctor goes in, and she talks to the Doctor, and then she's talking about something about her being mentally linked with Clara.
It was after.
And then she was like,
before he
and
went.
she's like, you know, he's like, well, how do you know that? And she's like, I'm like, that line right there seemed really weird to me. Like,
Listen,
come back
all
later.
I know is I fully expect in Death in Heaven or something, right? I fully expect Riversong to come back and kick Clara's ass. Riversong just come and kick Clara's ass. That's what I expect. That's what I expect. I fully expect Riversong to just come in and kick her ass.
Miss with her sweetie, she's gonna get it.
Kick it.
But she
I'm waiting for it.
liked the name of the doctor. But I mean, and then she even looked like she knew who she was when she saw her in the at the conference call. So I
Yeah.
don't know. There's some iffiness about that. And then I heard a fan tell me something about that River's going to come back and that she explains what the connection was and everything. So I don't know if it's a fan because she asked Steven at a conference, a Comic-Con thing, around the time when they were, I think during the tour and all that. And she said that. I don't know whether I didn't know whether to believe her or not.
Well, here's another thing, too. Somebody had said that Matt Smith comes back in the Christmas special again. And I'm like, what is that going to be about?
That's also, like, if she is bad, then why would he still have her as a companion in the Christmas? Unless she's still in it, she's just not with him.
He's fixing her. Maybe something happens.
Yeah.
Don't forget that she became super smart because of great intelligence. Like when she got zapped into the Belle St. John, she wasn't a computer whiz. She didn't know anything about computer of being trapped in there. She had the whole computer intelligence, like genius from great intelligence. So maybe there's a part of great intelligence in her.
Yeah.
That's just turning her.
And the same thing, like when you said that she died, the Echo died, and the flashlight and stuff. It could have been. It's so confusing. Trying to put it all like in your mind, trying to figure it out.
We're talking about a trailer, and we're not even really talking about the episodes. It's like
I watched it the first time, and I was like, "What?
What?" I did the same thing. I was like, "No way,
we watched the episode, and then I must have seen the trailer about like 20 times already.
Yeah, I watched that trailer.
Kept watching. And then they were popping in name of the doctor. Then I'm like popping in, okay, let's go to this one. Let's go to it. It's like, yeah.
Like I'm totally gonna rewatch Name of the Doctor now.
Like we were pausing it, and we watched and see what her outfit was, to see if she wore the same outfit in the trailer that she did in Name of the Doctor.
I did too.
Whovians, this is what we do. This is what we do.
It sort of looks kind of black, reddish, kind of. It reminds me of the one that she
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of hard to tell because of all the smoke around her. But that part right there is just freaky because of all the smoke.
But then Joseph told me that the scene when she's talking to the Cybermen, that was from Day the Doctor, like those rooms. Like it's like an art gallery, but like maybe there's like old main Clara's in there or something.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody took like maybe all the Cybermen are Clara's.
Hey, that one scene, she was telling the ones that she told that Clara Oswald never existed. She was telling the Cybermen that, for one thing. That's all. I looked and made sure she was talking to them. Of course, the doctor was there. I think maybe you don't know, so they could be editing it to make it look like that. But I mean, I was like thinking she could be lying to them or something. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I'm kind of upset. I don't want her to be back. But, and then there was the thing that she walked out of. It looked like a...
Right, from Day to Doctor, it looked like they had the painting in there or something, but it was like a chair. So I think, I hope maybe there's a main virus.
But I think the light was the reflection of the light behind them. But the door, they look like freezers. Kind of like...
You see the Doctor going in clouds, like leaping out or something.
Really creepy. Like, what if they have all of her echoes in it?
Yeah.
Because there's a whole bunch of them.
And the TARDIS listens to her now, so that's a problem too, because she could turn the TARDIS against the Doctor too.
Like, it could be just an echo of her that she's using. A bad echo, like you said, one could turn bad.
That's it. Out of how many companions you have, you gotta have one companion that just snaps and turns evil. I'm not saying it's our Clara, because our Clara did amazing stuff, and now she was getting cocky about I could be the Doctor, and he kind of like backed her off a little bit. So. Yeah,
remember he said it has nothing to do about being good.
Right.
No, whatever this situation is, I think he might not know all of it. He might not have all the pieces together, but he knows something's up.
Something's up.
Yeah, he knows he's acting, a little weird. Yeah.
When did it start, though?
But correct me if I'm wrong, I may have heard it wrong, but in the 50th, when she goes down with the Brigadier's daughter.
There was another. I was just going to say that there was another time they were together that their mind was erased.
Well, I'm saying they had the board with all the pictures and stuff on it, and she was looking at it, and she said, "Yeah, you were here another time or something," but she didn't remember that.
Yeah.
So maybe this is a prequel to that.
Yeah.
Could be.
And Brigadier's daughter was there in the picture with her.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It could be the one. Oh my goodness.
But see, I don't know if it says from, and they had the memory wipe thing.
Yeah.
When they went into the archives. I don't know if it's from that or
Right.
if it could be something else.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Clara, my Clara, he says.
And even she,
She looks like she just snaps, right? Like, but why is they in the time stream again? From Matrixlord.
it looks like it, yeah.
Time has got to be, like, really screwed up the moment that, like, he altered that whole thing. Because, wait, you know what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
I hear a crazy theory coming on.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I see the way the gears are turning.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no! I wonder what it is this time. Oh no.
There was no grave. There was no coffin. The TARDIS was erased. That whole timeline was erased. She never went in to save the Doctor. The Great Intelligence never went in there. The Great Intelligence is alive somewhere, but she was never split in a million pieces. She prevented the whole thing. By getting the regenerations to the Doctor, that never happened. She said change the future. Well, they did. So then she was never split.
The future can be changed, or the future can.
So wait, she was never split, or she was, but now she has all the memories. I don't know.
What she said in that trailer. Well, then what does that? What repercussions would that have? I mean,
I don't know.
but that would make her not exist. I mean,
I'm trying to. Well, Vastra shot Strax, and then he disappeared, and then he reappeared.
yeah.
So I have no idea now. So if she never existed, meaning never went into the time stream to save him a million times.
What if she means just her name? Like, you know how Danny changed his name? Rivers changed her name several times. What if Clara Oswald's not her real name? Like, I thought of a crazy theory like a little bit after too. I thought, what if her mom, Ellie Oswald, maybe she didn't die? Maybe she had to fake her death to like get away or whatever.
Something was with that with her mom too.
What if Clara is Ellie Oswald? She went back in time to raise herself. That's a crazy theory.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but something's weird. Something's weird with the time stream.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's the Clara from the Snowman that's alive somehow.
Yeah.
Or one of the millions of Claras just turns bad. Maybe it's not our Clara. Maybe it's, Clara versus Clara.
I'm hoping it's a different one, not her.
I'm hoping if Missy is Clara, and then Clara gave the number to the Doctor to find herself, that's like so Pandorica, it's not even funny.
Yeah, and so she said, I chose well. And then
she says, Clara, my Clara, I chose well. Unless it's a million clones of Clara, like the Time Heist where she cloned herself, the Madame Braxis or whatever.
Braxis, yeah.
But she said it never should have existed. Time could be rewritten. Why does she want to stop him from ever being with the TARDIS again? Maybe because maybe Danny Pink croaks and she gets pissed.
Could be.
Maybe she snaps.
Maybe the whole him turning into a Cyberman happens in the beginning, and she's really pissed about it. And so
Yeah, but why is she walking out of the time stream thing with the name of the doctor?
Yeah.
On fire or whatever the hell she is.
Well, I was reading some comments on YouTube, and somebody had a theory that maybe she got stuck in the time stream, and the one that the doctor actually rescued was maybe like
a copy.
A copy.
Mm-hmm.
And then she gets stuck in there, and then she starts, I guess, getting mad and upset and angry at the doctor.
Could be.
I don't know.
So, like, there's two left, you mean? One that was a copy and one that's the real one?
Mm-hmm. He saved the copy. The real Clara was stuck in the time stream.
Because she did pass out. I mean, that could have been from stress, but...
Yeah, but then he got out with the fake one, but then she's still stuck in there, so she's causing problems.
And remember, she said, I don't even know who I am.
Right.
Right before the doctor showed up, she's like, I know. She's like, you're my impossible girl.
So I was joking with the kids, and I said, so she's like the war doctor of Clara's. Missy,
No.
that we never knew existed. There's another Clara that you've never seen. She's evil.
I seriously think it has to be one of her echoes, not the original. I just don't want it to be the original.
No, the evil one, it's got to be an echo, right? I don't think it's the real Clara.
I can understand one of the echoes might go in bad, but not the original.
Yeah. Which, you know.
Oh, man. This is surely getting us talking. I'm sure that...
No.
Yeah.
But they said that this changes everything, then. So what does that mean? Why does he... Joseph said, oh, Moffat. Like, right away, it's like, oh, here we go with Moffat again. What is he doing now? I know. I agree.
Yeah, I was thinking it too. I'm like,
it's interesting. But... Wow.
I'll tell you one thing, he's good at those shocking things.
You know what the greatest thing about this is that now YouTube will be flooded with all these different shows, all these different Doctor Who fans just coming out, making their own podcasts, videos, and flooding YouTube about this for the next week. And that's awesome. That's awesome. So,
yeah. I love when it does that. I mean, it's like that. It's been like that kind of with Missy too. There's so many Missy theories.
This season's been pretty good, but I feel that they should have more intricate connection.
Yeah.
Like you know, it's like, why do we get all excited when we have the finale? When it's like, oh my God, why can't all the episodes be connected a little bit more like it used to be?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh,
I love that about the whole.
I mean, these been good episodes, you know, but I rather them be a little more connected.
Yeah.
Than standalone, because sometimes standalone's like, all right, you know.
I mean, they're good for sometimes, you know, whenever you're wanting them.
I want them more connected, I think. Next year.
Yeah.
I want a more connected story arc that's every episode's like connected. You know. That's what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if Clara turns bad, that's the end of her. Unless he bumps into another Clara on Christmas. That could be it, another version.
That could be it, yeah. I agree
in this one, and then she has another one.
That whoever this, I really hope River, like I said, either whether it's the original or an echo, I hope River comes up and beats her.
I want River to come back, man, and just like, hey, that's my husband. Like, shoots her or something out of the airlock. Be like some of the aliens.
Yeah.
I think a lot of fans would agree with me. They went for Clara, but come on, River.
Well, from the way she acted in the name of the Doctor, I think she does know more than what we think she does.
But she knows that she can't, like, because she's in the computer, she can't really do anything. But maybe somehow she remembers that her past self did, like before she's in the library. So she just doesn't say anything because she can't let them know or anything. But yeah, maybe the connection is that she killed her.
River's gonna get pissed.
Yeah.
She'd probably save him at the last minute.
He even told the doctor,
What?
no, until next time.
Yeah.
But
Right. But did you notice how the red telephone booth was in it like 3 times?
The what?
yeah,
The red telephone booth was in this episode 3 times.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
That's freaky about Missy.
That's her TARDIS or whatever it is. Maybe she's not a Clara. Maybe she's just... Or, like I said, the one that told him, hey, choose this TARDIS. If Clara's a Time Lord, she could regenerate.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. If she's on Gallifrey, she has to be a Time Lord. You don't have aliens on Gallifrey.
No.
Because if they're human, they're aliens. So there's got to be a Time Lord. She's regenerating and everything.
Freaky.
And Missy could be regeneration, and she could have a TARDIS and everything.
I kind of don't understand when it comes to the, I guess if the original, the one that he rescued is actually, you know.
Oh, wait, and it gets better. She's like, don't choose that one, choose this one.
Yeah.
And then he chooses the better TARDIS. She chooses the better TARDIS with the better navigation. And it's the red one.
The Journey to the Center of the TARDIS. She actually sort of kind of died. It became a time zombie.
Yeah, there was another one. He said that he saw her die again. I'm like, what are you talking about? What was that adventure? Yeah.
And then she said, I mean, she couldn't remember because he took those memories out. Yeah, or not really took them out, but made it to where she forgot because, you know, he made it where that episode didn't happen. But remember, he asked her right before they jumped. He said, "Are you a trap?" Kind of like, what is she?
Yeah, what are you?
Yeah. Oh.
You know what? Thank Moffat for getting us all interested.
Yeah, I love him for that, but at the same time, I'm like, ah!
Yeah, you don't want him to take like 5 years to resolve everything. Yeah.
Why mess with Clara? Like, why make her the thing?
No. All right. While we're all excited, any closing thoughts? And then what I'm going to do is we're going to take a break, and then I'm going to see. Actually, we'll start this up again tomorrow night, probably before Walking Dead comes on. So, any closing thoughts, Danette? Any theories? Any?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just excited to see it now.
Yeah. Come on, River. River Song, man. You're going to be hearing that name. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Just imagine if the Weeping Angels are in it, too. Oh, my God. How great that would be. They'll save him for the last episode. Just when you think it can't get any worse, you see, like, angels everywhere with Cybermen. You're like, what the... Yeah, that's what's going to happen, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that Weeping Angel did something when they touched her leg that we don't know about. They got a lot of energy from top. Well, wait a minute. Maybe they weren't weak after all. The Weeping Angel that touched her leg. Because where are they going to send her? She's a million Claras. So she can't go in the past because she's everywhere. She's in every time zone there is. So it got confused, the Weeping Angel. It's like, well, we're going to zap her. She can't give them any time energy because she's just everywhere.
Oh,
Maybe something happens.
I just thought of something. The Christmas episode. The silent saying, confess.
Confess, man, because you're the one that really, you take his keys and you say, no, you ain't going in that TARDIS.
You can't. You would think the TARDIS would open the door regardless.
The TARDIS won't help him because they're like, hey, he kicked my door in the other episode. I'm not doing that.
Well, here's a question. Why does he need the key anyway? Can he just snap his finger?
Yeah.
But if it's
Maybe
locked,
she,
I
no,
guess.
maybe she could block it.
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
connected with the TARDIS maybe more.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
he'll take the Sonic out and she'll become a ganger. And you're like, whoa. No. That'd be really nuts. Maybe they'll have the ganger Doctor return in the Christmas special. That they said maybe he could reformulate himself.
yeah, and that was the last two-parter.
But wait a minute. That place from the ganger episode was also in Bells of St. John, where he was a monk in the past. Because they said they called St. John's for help in the ganger episode.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
Tomorrow's another day.
yeah.
The many lives of Clara Oswald.
Which
Can't
one
believe
is the
this.
best?
Finally, we get a companion that's a villain. Thank you for listening. Thank you. She's gonna kick it. Nah. But that's what it is. They built her up like she's every part of his life, and then he just defeats her. That's probably the best thing. That was the build-up. Still takes her out.
Yeah. Also, I mean, that's one reason why I'm so upset. I don't want to be the original Clara because he did so much that, that we would think as being good for him. And if she just was all that time of just playing him or, building up.
Wait, didn't I? You know what? This is funny. We did a podcast way back. Didn't we have a podcast for Real Whovians called The Night of the Living Claras or something like that?
Yeah.
We did that, right? I did that.
Yeah, and I remember you saying that the TARDIS was mad at Clara because she's keeping River stuck and not having any peace and stuff. You said that, I remember.
I want to go back and watch that now.
There's a possibility Clara could be, and that's why the TARDIS doesn't like her. You even said it then. I remember that now.
I gotta watch that now. Go back, people, because I'm even gonna go back because I do so many Whovians, Real Whovians cast that I gotta back and see that episode too.
Yeah,
Where I said.
I'm going to do that after we get done.
Yeah. Well, he listens, Moffat, at least, so that's a good thing. Evil companion, finally. All right. We'll be like this, and then all of a sudden at the end, we'll be like, we'll see like Weeping Angel, we'll be like, whoa. And then you'll see like River runs, the angel.
What if the season finale? What if it ends both? What if the last half of it, the second one, Death in Heaven? What if it ends in a cliffhanger, or we have to wait until the Christmas to find out the rest?
That's probably what happens.
Oh my goodness!
I hope not.
Freak out, because that's a long wait. I mean, regardless of it being like not too far, but still, please don't let it be a cliffhanger at the end.
It's gonna be crazy. All right. Good night, guys. Take care. Bye for now.